We are experiencing the biggest national health emergency in India. With no beds at the hospital, shortage of medicines and lack of supply of oxygen, India is experiencing deaths after deaths. The system is overwhelmed by the COVID patients and we do not have enough resources to treat them. At this point, instead of blaming the system, we need to come together as individuals and play our role in controlling the spread. Being a doctor, I could advise you in this video to follow certain things, and I request you to please follow them. Now, let's start this video with a question. Why is there a sudden surge in COVID cases in India? Well, there are four main factors responsible for this. First, mass gatherings are to be blamed. And these are not only the ones that are shown in media. For instance, we all know about holy celebrations, Kumbh Mela and elections. But do we actually know what else could be contributing to this? Yes, the marriages and the burials and the parties and the clubs and the pubs, each of those things contribute to spread of coronavirus. The second is increased frequency of tests. Well, with the elections in place, what you could expect? Of course, the test frequency was decreased. The third one, no preparedness of the government to handle such a situation, such an emergency condition in our country. I don't understand. What have we learned from the previous year? And finally, the most important is no awareness among people, among citizens of India. Whenever you make a call to any person, the lady on the phone always tells you, even after getting vaccination, you need to follow social distancing and also wear masks at all times. But have we really done that? Would we have done that? We wouldn't be seeing a situation like this. It's heartbreaking. I see people lying on the floor of the hospital because there are no beds. I see people lying on the street because they are COVID positive and there are no beds and they just want to be treated. People are just coming to hospitals. But coming to hospitals, even if the beds are available or made available by the government, the things won't change. The things will only change if we have enough medicines and oxygen to treat them. This new mutant has proven to be very dangerous, invading lung in just a few days after infection. So what's done is done. We can't change the past, but what we can do about it now? We should prevent the spread. With lockdown in place, mass gatherings are being avoided. But even after the lockdown is lifted, we need to ensure that we as individuals maintain social distancing, maintain a distance of 6 feet from other people as soon as we step out of our homes. And also wearing double masks. Now, there has been a new guideline issued by our government, and that is wearing dual masks. You can wear a surgical mask and then cover it over the cloth mask, or you can wear just one KN95 mask. Now, there is another way that you can wear a mask. If it's a surgical mask, let me show that to you. Please look carefully. If it's a surgical mask, you can fold the surgical mask towards one side of the earlobe and then patch it over to your ear. You can do the similar thing over the other side. It will look something like this. So this has now become sealy, completely airtight. Now over this you can wear a cloth mask. So it has been shown that if you wear 2 masks, surgical over the cloth mask, then it has reduced the spread of coronavirus by manifold. So please follow these things. There was no action plan put in place by the government to deal with the COVID surge. So what our government can do now is to build temporary units for mild to moderate to severe cases of COVID, along with oxygen and ventilator support, which I assume they are already onto it. And finally, I request you all to please practice self-care and care for others. What I mean by this is, please don't be corrupt like our netas. If you are practicing something, please practice it with complete dedication and discipline. Let me repeat that again. If you are practicing something, please practice it with full discipline and complete dedication. I'm referring here to practicing social distancing and wearing masks. Now, you have to inculcate these habits into your lifestyle. You have to accept that this is the way of your life now. Do not resist and keep on saying this mantra every day to yourself. Promise yourself that whenever you step out of your home, you will keep 6 feet or 200-meter distance from other people. And second thing, say yourself that I promise that I am never going to go out of my home without dual masking or double masking. I will never touch my mask from my hands. I will never touch my eye or nose or ear. And I will only remove the mask when I come back home, or if it is direly needed in case of excessive thirst or hunger. This is for the safety of you and your family. COVID has overridden the system by breaking down the families. And if you can save yours, you are basically saving others. This could only be for the next few months or perhaps a year. But this is the only way we can win the fight against Corona. Now, let's move on to understand why are there no beds and why are people dying. Of course, the surge in cases and infectivity of the virus is to blame. But my main focus here is people who do not require the bed are occupying the bed, which should in the first place have been given to a critically ill patient. Now, let me tell you, when do you need to get hospitalized? Only if your oxygen saturation drops below 92%, at least 2 to 3 readings 4 hours apart. But if the oxygen saturation is continuously between 92 to 100%, you do not need to get hospitalized. You just need to boost your immunity by eating healthy, timely medications and regular monitoring of your oxygen levels. You may also prefer taking vapors at least 2 to 3 times a day. But please do not rush to hospital. Leave those beds to those who require them the most. The final question, should I get the vaccine or not? Well, it has been already well publicized that vaccine does not kill. Do not rely on the rumors. Understand that it has already been proven that those who got vaccines, who got both the doses of vaccines, even after getting caught up with COVID infection, the rate of hospitalization is almost nil in these patients. So, the COVID is not causing deaths in these patients. Therefore, I request you all to please get your vaccination done so that we do not have to see more families breaking down and more deaths due to COVID. And finally, in addition to what we have already discussed, it's also important to follow 2 E's. My 2 E's in life are eat healthy and exercise regularly. Both of these help in boosting your immunity. Besides that, you can also eat the food that is rich in vitamin C and zinc. You can search the diet that is rich in vitamin C and zinc on the internet. Or you can also take supplements of vitamin C, multivitamins and zinc. So, let's recap what all of us need to do during this crisis. First, stay indoors. Second, wear double masks. Third, remember the mantra. I will be 6 feet or 200 meters away from anyone as soon as I step out of my home. And I will wear masks at all time. I will not touch my mask or touch my mouth at any cost. Fourth, do not panic. If your oxygen saturation is between 92 to 100%, please do not rush to hospitals. This can be managed at home. Give time and moral support. Boost immunity with the proper diet. Fifth, take your vaccines if you don't want to die. Sixth, please be kind to others. Do not tell a COVID patient that someone else died of COVID. This will depress them and decrease the immune response that's been generated against the virus. Please be kind to each and every person you meet. Remember, kindness is contagious. And finally, believe that everything is going to be okay. So that's all I got for today's video. If you found any value in this clip, please like and share it with people you think it can help as well. If you are new to my channel, please encourage me in making more videos by subscribing to it. If you have any doubts regarding COVID, or if you want me to make videos on some other topics, you can comment down in the YouTube comment section below, or you can reach out to me through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter or Telegram. I have dropped a link to all of these accounts in my description section below. I hope to see you all in my next video. Thank you.